1861, Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda was born in Calamba, Laguna. A brilliant student who became proficient in multiple languages, Jose Rizal studied medicine in Manila. In 1882, he traveled to Spain to complete his medical degree.
Romantic life of Jose Rizal. Rizal had 9 girlfriends. Number 1 is Secunda Katipak, her first puppy love. Second is Leonor Valenzuela. They met at USD as a medical student. The third is Leonor Rivera, Rizal's second cousin. The fifth one is Consuelo Ortega Irey. They met through gatherings at Don Pablo's house. The fifth is Seiko Usui. She met Rizal in Japan and volunteered as his tour guide. The sixth one is Gertrude Beckett. He went to London and met the eldest daughter of his landlord. The seventh one is Suzanne Jacobi. When he arrived in Belgium, he lived at a boarding house that was run by two sisters whose last name was Jacobi. The sister had a niece named Suzanne. The eighth is Nelly Bustid. During his stay at Biarritz vacation home, she met Nelly Bustid. The last is Josephine Bracken. While still in the Pitan, Rizal met an 18-year-old petite Irish girl with bold blue eyes, brown hair, and a happy disposition.
He started his education on year 1870 with the age of 9 and continues in school on the Ateneo University, then received an arts degree and highest honors possible. He continued studying in University of Santo Tomas in Manila for philosophy until he became a writer in 1877 until 1880.
Rizal was a prolific poet, essayist, diarist, correspondent, and novelist whose most famous works were in his two novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo.
In Spain, Rizal decided to enter a fraternal organization called Freemasonry. Freemasonry is one of the biggest non-sectarian and non-governmental group. Some of them only join this fraternal organization to gain new friends or acquaintances. And some of them think that it is cool and it will be a big impact to their family. But Rizal's objectives are different. He joined Freemasonry to gain protection and assuring security in his life towards the Spaniards. These Freemasons have symbolic name, and Rizal's symbolic name was Di Masalang, which means untouchable. He was designated as an honorable and venerable master in the said fraternity. Rizal was appointed under the Gran Oriente de España. Some of the revolutionaries in propaganda movement and La Liga Filipina are also called Freemasons. This includes Marcelo H. Del Pilar, Graciano Lopez Haina, Apolinario Mabini, and Andres Bonifacio.
Two famous books by Jose Rizal are Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Noli Me Tangere, Latin for Touch Me Not, is an 1887 novel by Jose Rizal during the colonization of the Philippines by Spain to describe perceived inequalities of the Spanish Catholic friars and the ruling government. El Filibusterismo, also known by its alternative English title, The Reign of Greed, is the second novel written by Philippine national hero Jose Rizal. It is the sequel to Noli Me Tangere, and like the first book, was written in Spanish. It was first published in 1891 in India.
This is the poem of Rizal, kundi man, mi retiro, mi ultimo adios. Rizal returned to the Philippines in 1892, feeling he needed to be in the country of effective change. All through the Reform Society, he founded the Liga Filipino or Philippine League, supported non-violence action. Rizal was still exiled to the Pitan on the island of Mindanao. During the 4 years Rizal was in exile, he practiced medicine and took on students. Rizal was convicted of sedition and sentenced to death by firing squad. Rizal public execution was carried out in Manila on December 30, 1896. When he was 35 years old, his execution created more opposition to Spanish rule.
The court-martial of Rizal commenced on December 26, 1896. Even before the death verdict was handed down, Rizal knew he was a dead man since his trial had been a moro-moro. By 6:30 of the morning of December 30, Rizal, dressed in a black suit with a white vest, began his march to the field of his execution in Bagong Bayan, now the Luneta, from his prison cell in the Fort Santiago. Rizal was accompanied by his military-appointed counsel, Lieutenant Tabiel de Andrade and Father Estanislao March and Jose Villaclara. Holding a rosary in his right hand, Rizal was tied at elbows at group walk for advance guards armed with bayonets. Historical accounts show that 6 to 8 Filipino volunteer troops composed the firing squad designated by Spanish authorities to execute Rizal.